Hello and good morning from another apartment vlog. Currently I have both the cats kind of back there enjoying themselves on the couch. I'm up a little bit early today. Brennan is still asleep, so I'm trying to keep it a little bit quiet. I want to make some breakfast, as I really enjoy doing, if you haven't been able to tell, but I want to make something that I've never made before. So I'm pretty nervous, but also excited, I guess, to try to do that. So let's go to the kitchen. So I'm here in the kitchen, and essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making some scrambled eggs and bacon right there, and then I have these biscuits. And what I would like to do, which is hopefully pretty simplistic, is I just want to make some eggs and bacon and then some cheese. I want to kind of combine that, and I want to put them into these little buns and have these little like breakfast biscuits this morning, which I think is reasonably feasible, and then probably have some fruit on the side. If you haven't been able to tell, also I do love myself some fruit. I have just 6 or 7 mangoes back there, a watermelon. I have strawberries in the fridge, have some bananas. So, yep, I love fruit. But, alright, let's see if I can get this going here and have some delicious breakfast biscuits waiting for Brennan by the time that she wakes up. So Brennan is awake now. Good morning, Brennan. And I almost made it to, I don't know when you woke up for these to be ready. That was the goal, but I'm almost done. So
Aha, I woke up early.
Early-ish. So I'm putting my bacon right here. Ta-da. Creating my bed of bacon, and then putting a little portion of eggs on top of that, and then sprinkling some cheese on top of that.
See what you're doing.
Right? And now I'm just folding this over, and then I'm gonna pinch it and flip it and put it on this pan over here, and the oven is preheated, so these should all be done here within a few minutes. So again, almost made it to have these delicious little buns waiting for you as soon as you rolled your little head out of bed, but I did my best, right? I think 4 is probably reasonable for both of us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Because you don't get any.
So these are my buns, and they turned out pretty good, I think. Got some fruit there on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to give like a cross section, just to kind of see how it turned out. And
Ooh.
there it is. And it's still steaming.
Nice buns.
Thank you. Worked very hard on them, but yeah, these are gonna be delicious, I hope. All right, so breakfast is over, and I came out onto the balcony because this is gonna be my next project of the day. A few days ago, Brennan and I went to the store, and I grabbed a few more, hopefully essential items to just further foster the development and growth of the plants. So I got some more potting soil here, and then I got some Miracle Grow, both this version and then both the liquid version as well. And what I'm gonna try to do is I also bought a bigger plant pot there. So I'm gonna try to transplant this plant right here, which are my sunflowers, over here, because I'm pretty positive that they need a little bit more room to grow as far as roots go. So gonna be doing that, and then maybe planting something new in that old plant, like some tomatoes right there, and just overall just trying to spruce everything up a little bit more, maybe move it around, and just trying to see if I can really get this garden to grow out here. Okay, so some time has passed. Now I'm hanging out on the balcony with the cats, enjoying their company, but I did go ahead and transplant these sunflowers over there into the bigger pot, and then right over there in the green pots is where I have the cantaloupe and the watermelon, which used to be over here, but I moved them over there to be a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and now they can kind of catch the drippage from those plants up there. So this is it, I guess. This is the current kind of status of the balcony out here. I'm very excited to kind of see what ends up happening, and hopefully since everything's been fertilized and I'm gonna water it all in a second here, I can finally get some blooms. So I'm back inside, and something that I did a little bit earlier today was I put up these Christmas lights up here in the kitchen, because these are the lights that we used to build our fort in the living room, and I needed to find a permanent place for them. So I think that's where they're gonna live for, at least for a little bit, probably. Something else that I wanted to kind of show off was, I mentioned this in, again, the other vlog where we built our fort, where I bought Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the game for the NES, and I'm gonna probably play it here for a little bit, because this was one of my favorite games to play, like at Chuck E. Cheese or something, and now having bought the game and finally got some controller consoles to be able to play the game, I can actually do it. Yeah, so many memories. This is awesome. Did anybody else play this at Chuck E. Cheese or any kind of a bar growing up or anything like that? Because I would spend all of my tokens playing this without a doubt. Now here's Brennan. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
What you doing?
I am playing The Sims. I'm just building a house.
You're building a house.
Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to find one that I wanted to move into, but I just decided to build one instead.
Well, that's exciting, right? And I can see something interesting behind you, and we will be going into that a little bit later.
Oh.
We bought some games. Yeah. When I bought the plant and all the stuff for the plant, like the pot and the soil and the fertilizer and all that, we decided to grab a couple games too. And yeah, we're gonna be playing those probably a little bit later. Maybe one of them, maybe both. We will see, I suppose. We'll figure that out. Okay, so right now I am playing as Raphael. Vernon is playing as Leonardo. You can also play as Michelangelo and Donatello. And we are just taking out Shredder's henchmen. There is a lot of nostalgia with this game for me. Did you ever play this?
Yeah. I played it at, like, arcades and bars before.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I love it. I wish you could play with more than 2 players, but I guess with the NES you can only play with 2 players, which really stinks. But I bet we can beat Shredder with just 2 players. I have confidence in us. Okay, I think I'm gonna make some lunch now. And for lunch today, I made myself a chicken salad sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and bacon, and onions, and cheese, and ranch dressing. Have some ruffles on the side, and a tiny little Jell-O cup. And I can never make chicken salad without these cats just jumping up on the counter because they hear the can open and they think it's for them, but it's not for kitties. All right, so we're all done with lunch, and now Brenna wants to play Mario Kart Double Dash, which is probably the game that she is most familiar with, I'd like to assume, right, Brennan?
Yeah.
You played this a lot when you were younger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this one's different than the Wii because you have kind of 2 players that you play with, comparatively to just one. I don't know, so we're gonna play every single one of these rounds, apparently, and that could probably take a while. I'll save you from us playing it, but just, that's probably what we're gonna be doing for the next while, I guess. So Brennan completely beat my butt. We played 16 different courses in Mario Kart Double Dash, right?
Yeah.
And she destroyed me, but the Wii Mario Kart, that's my game, so I'll just have to get a lot better at the GameCube version. But now we're out rollerblading! Hooray!
It feels like fall outside. It's really nice.
Yeah, it feels great. The weather's been so weird recently. It's been hot, then it's been rainy, and then it's been kind of chilly, but warm, and then sunny. It's odd. So we rollerbladed out by the road outside of our neighborhood, and we made it all the way down to the gas station, and now we're heading back to our neighborhood. This is simultaneously exhilarating and a little bit terrifying. My confidence level is rising, but I still feel a little bit uneven about rollerblading next to the road. But we did it for a little bit, so that's cool. And we did it. We made it back to the apartment complex. That was definitely a workout. Going uphill, downhill is pretty easy, but uphill is definitely a good amount of work. Whew. All right, so now we're heading back upstairs. We may play some more games, or I don't really know. It's still a little bit ways off from dinner time. So we are indeed going to be playing a game. This is called Yeti and My Spaghetti, and it's a very simple game, which I'm very excited about. Essentially, we just kind of lay these spaghetti strands across our bowl here. We place the Yeti just right there in the middle, and then we take turns removing a noodle, and then whoever makes the Yeti fall down into the bowl is the loser. So it's kind of like Jenga, but with noodles and a Yeti.
It also reminds me of Kerplunk.
A little bit, yeah. You want to go first?
I guess so. Oh my god.
So part of the rules are that once you commit to pulling a noodle, you have to commit to that noodle for that turn.
And you can't, like, feel around.
Nope. And you can only use one hand at a time. Ooh.
No, it says you can use 2 hands.
But you can't use them at the same time.
Oh.
It means to say. So, like, I can't use 2 hands to take the noodle. I can, like, use this hand to, like, pull it, and then I can switch hands and, like, wiggle it over here.
Farley, you want some spaghetti?
Yeah, Farley's just like, what's going on? I heard about some spaghetti. I'm interested. Okay. This is our first time playing this, so I'm like wondering, I don't know, like when is he gonna fall? Like, is it gonna be when there's just a few noodles left, or could he fall just randomly?
You never know.
Oh, jeez. This is incredibly exciting content right here. I know.
Oh my god.
I keep giving you some really easy noodles.
My pasta.
Excuse me, ma'am, there is a Yeti in my spaghetti. Is there any way I could get another item on the menu?
Where are we eating?
Oh, man.
There's a Yeti in my spaghetti.
Ah, there's a Yeti in my spaghetti.
My spaghetti.
Was that an accident? I don't know. Okay, I lost. That was fun. So I came out onto the balcony. Currently, Brennan is running around the apartment complex. She's making a couple laps, and I'm about to do the same. I have my handy dandy arm mount, I guess, my arm strap for my phone so I can listen to music and all that fun stuff. And it just feels so pleasant outside today, and I wanted to come out again just to kind of enjoy the plants because I am very, very pleased with how they turned out, and I'm very excited to see what comes of them at some point, because in this day and age when we're just stuck inside the apartment, just being able to see these plants just grow has just been weirdly exciting, and I hope the best for these guys. But before the sun goes down, before we get started on dinner in a little bit, I'm gonna go on a run now, so see you in just a little bit. And just like that, we're back from our run. Do we look thinner? Because that is gonna change in just a second, because we are gonna be making some theme park related dinner tonight, and this isn't gonna be its own standalone video because it's gonna be just very, very simple. We are gonna be making the Flame Tree barbecue cheese fries that you can get at Animal Kingdom, which consists of just 4 ingredients, which is gonna be fries, barbecue, pulled pork, pretty much,
Ooh.
nacho cheese, and then green onion.
Yeah. And then barbecue sauce, but
And
we
then
forgot to take that out.
Barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
And that's just what it's gonna be for dinner tonight. That's what's going to be for dinner tonight.
We mentioned it the other day, and we were both just kind of like, oh crap,
Yep.
I really want it.
So-
So we're like, let's make it.
Just pulled pork, nacho cheese, and frozen French fries.
Just run some more tomorrow.
And there it is, the barbecue pulled pork fries with nacho cheese and green onions on top. We had quite a few barbecue sauces to choose from here. We just went with the original, the classic barbecue sauce, but this is gonna be phenomenal. I have a nice little yoo-hoo to accompany this.
I'm excited because this smells like the real deal.
It really does.
Should I try it really quick?
It was just so simple and so good. Yeah, go for it.
Oh my god.
Is it pretty much it?
Perfect.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It's really perfect. Oh my god.
That's awesome.
I want to make this all the time now.
We did it.
We really did.
Barbecue pulled pork fries from Animal Kingdom.
Wow.
All right, your reaction was so sincere. I'm gonna give it a nice little reaction too. Wow! Oh my god! That is phenomenal.
I know, we did it.
This kind of makes me upset. Every other like theme park recreation video that we've tried to actually do and follow a recipe, it's been like that close, but just short of it. But this tastes identical.
I guess because this is kind of hard to mess up.
That's
Like,
true.
it's very simple to do, but this is the most successful, like, recreation that we've ever done.
Well, I'm happy.
I'm happy too.
Cool. Okay, we have the whole family here for the most part.
Mwah.
Got Calvin and Brennan, Farley, and B.
There you go.
So I think we're gonna go in the video here. We are probably gonna do a few more things tonight because it's not too late, but I do need to do some editing, and Brennan's probably gonna play The Sims.
I have important Sims business to attend, okay?
I'm sorry, but
I'm
Oh,
trying
wow.
to afford a house right now.
I'm sorry. I don't know. But we had a delicious dinner. That was probably one of the highlights of the day.
Definitely going to be a something we do again.
Yeah, without a doubt, because it was just phenomenal, and it was incredibly easy and very affordable, without a doubt. And we did a good amount of other things too today. You did a lot of work earlier while I did the garden outside. Ooh, I made my breakfast this morning, my
was
breakfast
good.
biscuits.
That
was
should be another repeat.
Yeah, that was easy and it was fun. And we went rollerblading. We went for a run. We played some more games. I got to play with the NES that your dad gave us.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, a successful day, kind of a more low-key day comparatively to other days that we've had here in the apartment. But gotta have those too, right? So just trying to capture the magic of this time where we can't really go anywhere or do much right now. Just showcasing our lives and having a good time doing it and bringing you along. And I think we're having a pretty good time, right?
Yeah.
So thank you for being my buddy in quarantine. Not that you have a choice, but we'll see you soon. Have a good day.
We live together and we love each other.
Yes. And goodbye.
Bye!